Hi, and welcome back. I'm thinking that we should probably start roughing out a bit of an arrangement for this. We've got a lot of material that we can use, and we might as well just start laying it out, and then we can do all the tweaking and adding effects and fills and all that other stuff later on. So we have pretty much two sections here. We've got this bar 1 to 9 here that is the kind of complex, stirry, stabby bit, and then this 9 to 17, which is the kind of fluffy bit. Then, of course, 17 to 25, which is the heavy, kind of annoying bit. So we have 3 stages so far. So what I'm thinking we'll do is we'll have a bit of an intro, because DJs like that. So we'll probably just take everything here, and I'm going to just shove it over to start at bar 33. So that gives us 32 bars for having a DJ intro. I'll just fill that up, copy a kick over there, set that to loop up. Now remember, we're just roughing this out just so I can get a kind of visual on how things are going to progress when we get to actually finalizing layouts and all that stuff. So I'll copy the hats over there, and the side chain, of course, put that over there. So that's that's the intro for now, and then we're not going to start off with this stuff at all. So let's move this again, including you, and we'll just move that. Come on, there we go. And oops, I forgot a piece. There we go. Move that over there. So at 32, we're going to want to cut that off. And we are going to want to have mellow bits come in. But not right away. So we'll probably have 16 bars of that. And then we'll have another 16 bars of the heavy, not heavy, but this stuff. That over, and copy it again. And then we will loop this one up. This is the sub, so we don't want that to come in until later. Okay, so the annoying bit then is going to drop in right here. So this stuff. Or about there. And we'll move that over there. Okay, so 65, it all kicks in. And we don't really want those there. We'll have these guys come in later. Just want the kick in the bass and annoyo in that part. Okay, so we won't listen to the intro because it's, well, a kick, a snare, and a hi-hat so far. Oh, apologies. I was so caught up arranging, I forgot to click away this little message here. By the way, dislocates are a fantastic shoulder exercise for computer jockeys like myself. If you want to have fresh feeling shoulders, do some dislocates every day. Look them up. Okay, so obviously we need to do some transitioning between these two bits. This is, of course, the rough layout. So we've got a little bit of annoyingness here. And we'll have that go for 16 bars. We'll change that up later. And then we can have like a little break here. Oops, there goes the snare. We can maybe put the full bass in here. maybe even, you know what I'm going to do, instead of just having to grab all these little bits, I'm just going to go like this. And I'm going to join them, just so we've got bigger chunks to grab. Bring everything back down again. And then we can see how Annoyo goes over top of this base here. Because I'm thinking at 97, I'm going to drop everything out again, and we'll have a breakdown. Second drop. Yeah, we'll change a few notes in there so it goes up with the baseline, but that'll work out well, I think. Then we'll take the side chain out of there, and what will we do? Shrink that open. Got to extend the length of our project here. And then we will drop in some fluff again. Now, the intro ARP here. Okay, so these are the other ones that we recorded. Nope. Yeah, we might just leave it just with this, maybe without the chords, just to make it a bit different. And we'll get rid of this one too. And we're going to make the breakdown probably another 32. Just to rough it out. Up to 129. That's 32 there. Have our chords come in. So I was wondering if there's a way where we get this movement ARP to go with the chords. And since we're just, here we go, I'll press I, get my inspector open again. Since we're just using the arpeggiator to create those patterns, we could probably easily just grab these chords, dump them down here, and just open them in the piano roll, delete. No, delete that note. Select them all, drag them out. Like that. Okay, so you see what's happened. It's now taken the chords that we've got up here, and it's applied that arpeggiated pattern to them that we programmed in the grid, this one. So they're going to jive with the top chords and add a bit more movement and make it sound different than this first drop here. But I think they're a little too low, so we might want to pitch them up a bit. And lest we forget, take these things out. That's what's making it sound a little odd. So we'll take off our mod wheel modulation. There we go. Done. And I'll select these all, put them up an octave. Still sounds low. Let's do a little bit of editing, shrink down the volume there so I can see what's going on. Maybe try So they're not poking out as much as I'd like them to. I did put the bass line back in, the one that's stuttery and not the slow subby one that we've got there. I almost want to do just the synths here. So that's all right for now. Again, we're just roughing this out. So that's going to be 32 at bar 129. So we can take the sidechain there, get rid of that. Use start again at 129. And then we can just copy, where does Anoyo start? Right here at bar 89. So we can just basically copy, zoom into Anoyo. Copy that over. Actually, I'll just grab this one. Copy it, repeat it once. All right, so we've got another 32 bars here after the break that we're playing, and then what we're going to do is probably just have maybe a 16 bar chunk where there's still something playing. Maybe we can have the intro art playing, just something mellow as a fade out. And then from here, we'll do a 32 bar outro. And oop, grab those. Go, and if I hover over the top region here, of course, I get my loop marker, and I can just click to stop the loop there. And get rid of these guys. And there we go. The absolute roughest club track layout ever done. But that's all we need to start with, and then we can tweak from here. All right, see you in the next video.